mean, the damage doesn't feel bad. It just feels like our survivability's just dropped a bit.
Huh?
What's the armor and dodge looking like? Armor's 125, dodge is 31. So low. That's why I was trying to focus on ward. Get my survivability through ward and resistances. I say damage feels absolutely fine. Okay, not there. Let's go up this way. Yeah, but ward isn't proccing as much at the moment as versus before. Yeah, some of that is depending on how much I spam flame ward, right? Is whether I'm flame warding on cooldown. Like, and before I was more flame warding on cooldown just for bosses. Replaced a ward item without knowing it. Don't think so. My only ward item was the unique, right? Unless I accidentally clicked off it. No, the unique's still there. It's the ring. That's where the ward came from. But a lot of the ward that I was getting was I was triggering through flame ward, which I generally only use if I'm doing like bosses or the harbingers or stuff like that. Whereas I guess maybe I need to use it more on the basic mobs now. Okay. There we go. See there, I can just face tank with the ward, flame ward. That's level 46 at least. Maybe int items give more ward retention. You see now, that's basically more health pool you're running on your 94 marksman. Yeah, the flame ward's nice. It's like a really good oh shit button, without a doubt. And because I'm getting health regen through the elemental damage, as soon as I click that, I get all my health back pretty quick as well. So it's actually not health regen, so it's leeching through elemental damage. Where's the feeding pens? Might use a bit more when running from packs to packs. Yeah, I mean, that's just what I feel like I can't do now. It's not like I feel like I'm massively struggling. It's more the before I was able to literally run through packs, pull a whole big group, and then turn and slap them all. Whereas now I feel like I can't do that. But at the same time, before I was much higher level than was recommended for the zone. Now I'm actually going below it. So I kind of feel that might have something to do with it. Ward isn't rotting away as fast. It might be time to switch to Ascendants now. I haven't had chance to level up any Ascendants because I'm not level 50, so I can't have my 4th skill trained up. And the issue with Ascendants is not the ward, the issue is it sucks my mana. So until I make it reduce Glacier and not suck as much mana, I'm out of mana way faster using it. And it doesn't feel like the damage increase matches the mana that I'm losing. What is that? Eye of Erexia. Volcanic orb damage. Volcanic orb speed. Volcanic orb shrapnel. Okay. Interesting. Okay, boss time. Fuck off! Why? My teleport is like fucking so slow. Sucks ass. See, my teleport, it lags so much before you actually use it. I thought it was way more instantaneous than it is. Right, that's done. Use the Blessed Horn in the Tundra. That's back over here. Let's go to Heerborea and turn those in. Thought I just had it on the skill tree without using it. No, so it's right now. I'm waiting for that to open up to use Arcane Ascendance. Cast speed thing? Yeah, maybe.
Yes.
But I've been boosting my cast speed up quite a bit, so. Where's the medicine man? 'Cause Where's the medicine man? Not there. There he is. Of course he'd be all the way. Actually, he's probably quicker to go around. Can you show the teleport's skill tree? Sure. There you go. So what we've gone down into fire resist, lightning resist, and stun avoidance. Increased elemental damage after using it. We've gone into cold resin armor, so we got plus 100 armor from that. Increased cooldown, recovery speed, and haste duration. And right now we're stat buff duration. So stat buffs granted by having cast teleport recently last longer. So I need to. That's the other thing, is I actually need to use teleport more often to get the bonuses from it. And the bonuses only last 4 seconds, right? So whereas what's my current cooldown's 4.2, so I should almost be able to cast it and then cast it almost straight again as soon as the buff wears out.
Yes.
Nice.
Farewell.
Some more idle slots. Love our good old idle slots. Right. So we got that one. Let's get rid of those. So the Eye of Erexia, that's interesting. That's new. This one, Sanguine Horde. 60% chance to bleed on bow hit. Another 104% chance to bleed on hit. Gained as bleed chance per second with hail of arrows. 25% increased bow attack. 2% damage leeched as health. 28 health, 28 mana. Minus 15 hail of arrows mana cost. That seems like really good, not going to lie. I don't know, that feels like that's actually quite good. And then that one and that one. We'll come back. In fact, we'll come back to those. Let's go sell.
Yes.
No. 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 Nope. Okay. So now we've got some... Actually, what did I want to look at? I wanted to go here and... Poison and necrotic resist. Why did you just suddenly close? There we go. Right. Poison. Poison resist. What have we got? Poison damage. 9%, 11% poison resist. So 11's the most so far. $15. Okay, that's the most. $13. Okay, so let's see this. Physical, 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 void. Now, if I remember, we don't need void, but we do need necrotic. Uh, 10% necrotic. $14. 8. 16. That's pretty damn high. Pretty sure I don't need void. Could do with more poison then, if we can find it. Uh, 13. And there we go. So we're nearly capped on necrotic, and we're nearly capped on physical. And we did get to the poison cap, so that's good. Okay, I'm happy with that. So we've got plenty of void resist we can lose, so that's fine. Okay. So if you think the damage is fine, you could opt to go more into the south part of the teleport tree, which gives more defensive. So not sure what the plan. Let me send you the build that I'm following. Then you can check out. This is the build that I'm currently following. I think part of it is just we're getting closer to the end game, and I need to go into the abilities more. Like, I need to be using... The whole point of having Flame Ward is to use it. And the whole point in having teleport is to use it. And I just think I need to be using those skills more. Whereas before it's just a case of, this is really easy. I just run around spamming Glacier. Whereas I think now I just need to get into using the abilities a bit more to do what they're supposed to do, right? Just where we are in the game. It's just, I always feel like there's such a big switch after doing that immortal thing and going, you go through the flame area. It always feels like that's like a big change in the game. I'm sure it's like my mind, but it does feel like that's quite a big shift. It's like a step up in where the game is. It was a roll until now. Yeah, I mean, like I say, it just means that right now I can't just run around, gather a bunch of packs. I mean, I probably could if I was using Flame Ward a bit more, I guess. You basically put Flame Ward on and gather a bunch of people, run around, and it's probably, not a problem. The problem is the cooldown on Flame Ward, right? Ooh, loot lizard. That was a good bunch of idols. The teleport trees just focus on using it as a traversal and a modifier. Yeah. I mean, it would definitely help you skip quite a lot of stuff. Like, I mean, you can definitely fly through the map, right, with it. Oh, here we go. Yay. There we go. Nearly there. I definitely felt the same with the marksman as well. Like after reaching this particular point in the game, it just feels like there's a big step change in the amount of damage you take. Though with the rogue, I actually had way more dodge. I had loads of dodge with the rogue. Loot box. Okay, nice. The other thing is we are in an area here that it says a lot of the mobs are saying they resist cold damage. Okay. And of course cold damage is like my main thing. Okay. Enter the Temple of Herot. Going 5 hours. Still got plenty of time. So I still think we got a chance of finishing it today. Mirror images right side of the tree probably isn't worth it looking at it a bit more, since when you hit the boss you'll aggro the boss more than the mirror image. Oh, here we go, another one of those harbingers. You do seem to crit way more often. Yeah, I've got a lot of crit chance. I got a lot of crit stuff in the skills. In the main skill tree, there's a huge amount of. There's a lot of crit nodes. That looked pretty solid in terms of what we got. Harbinger of Stars. That's 33% increased meteor, full speed +1 to meteor. 11 mana gained on potion use for each meteor you've cast recently. +3 potion slots if you've got at least 900 mana. Warrior's Imperial Warblade of Impunity. 100% reduced bonus damage taken from crit strikes. What's this one? Increased poison damage, melee fire damage, chance to shock on hit. That's kind of weird. That's all over the place. Fire, poison, and shock. And freeze rate multiplier. Don't know. And then this one. Chance to cast Fire Aura. 99% increased armor, 15% poison resist. 99% increased armor. Okay. Like it's probably a level thing, losing loads of resist though with that belt. Yeah, no, absolutely. Not wrong. Level 47 though. Which way am I going? I need to go this way. I'm going the wrong way. The weapon could be an upgrade if lucky with chaosing. Maybe. I don't know. The weapon I've got right now is just, it's actually so good with the amount of cold damage, spell damage, and everything else I've got. Really liking the weapon I've got right now. Ooh, look at all that lot. If you can hit flat damage on a weapon, it's huge versus increased. But is flat damage, what, in terms of spell damage? That's only 12 spell damage, though. I've currently got 30. The Nemesis items has huge forge potential. But you can't... you don't upgrade the base, right? Or the mod. So if it's only 12 spell damage, I'm not going to be upgrading the base spell damage. It's worth the gamble to use Chaos in it to go for plus damage. I've probably got better staffs than that than in my stash.